Hello and welcome. I always do that, the untagging thing. Yeah, I just wanted to start with this and to show you we did everything last session. We have got like a couple of things that are, yeah, I don't think I've ever been in this position where we're doing as well as if we're on easy, as if we're making 1 million a day. In hard economy, I am used to, yeah, this is full. Absolutely full. I've not I've ever had that. Yeah, slurry manure's more as well. Oh, why is it 4 million? I haven't got any storage nearby. We can read some storage. Oh, no. It's actually pulling the... Of course it is. It's using that as storage. Wow. Okay, I've never seen it do that before. Straws full, slurries, 10,000 litres. Actually still in. That's obviously come back through. It's almost got that right. It's just a little tiny bit. I'm going to... Yeah, oh, it's not... Oh, I can't get that to work. It won't... I know what we can do. Let's do the other trick that you can do, which is to put a bit of grass down to hide these things, which is the trick that even the map makers do. So I'm in good company. Yeah, let's just and it covers a multitude of sins. Even though it's expensive, for once I'll bear the expense. Right, smashing a bit of just there just to hide that. Then it's not going to sort of be truly visible. Yeah, and you're even going to see grass coming through. That's the only bad thing. It goes through a little bit. So, hey ho. It's done. We're in January. Now then, let's have a look at the timetable structure because I don't want to miss the things that we're doing. We've also got a lot of sugar, which, wow, and we've got a lot on the fields. That was my point. This is hard economy. Sugar is a good earner. That'd be 500 odd grand normally. We're not selling the silage. That's not ours. It sort of is, but it's not. It's not on, yeah. Manure slurry lime. So we are going to sell the sugar that we've got on hand at present because you're going to get some more. So let's go on do this. I want to do everything as well as we can do, but I want to stop it on like selling as soon as we've sold, if you know what I mean. So let's go through till 10 o'clock, sell that, which we've just seen the price is good. Back on the up. We are. Right, so let's knock that back to distributing again. Because we will have enough in our dairy. We will. It's going to be full sort of. And then obviously we're going to make some more. Have we still got some in our storage? That's what I would like to see. No, so let's push that across. So we do. I apologise for this because it's a much bigger field than I thought. I don't think I've ever had. It's going to be 1 million litres. I have had 1 million litres before, but yeah. So it's. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. We're doing well, but we're doing well because we're working hard. The Valzelli, though I was right, did make a difference. It is because of how short. It's a beautiful design. It's actually about level with the end, but goes down to a very, very canny design. It is. Its brakes are super as well. It's. I've got to be honest. I wish this had dropped sooner. It's sort of out of utter respect for the design. It's a really beautiful. I mean, it is. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I mean, the other I can hardly get the 70 tonner out. It's that difficult to actually do. It really is. I do love the markings on the road. Quite amazing. Right. So, yeah, I really want to hit this. We really don't need too much though, that's the other points, but we have got quite a bit left on our fields, but we are getting down it now. So I think what I'd like to do is probably about 100 tons, I would say. Yeah, I've never done this, I've always been, I mean, it does go on your final tally, so it's not like that you're doing anything wrong, but it would, yeah, look, let's have a, no, you can't see, like the harvest, it just shows you a blank field with the little bits that we've missed. It doesn't show you like what you've got on it, but you can see, I would say we've got about 50% left. So it's actually about 1.2 million, if that, and that's a guesstimate as well. Right, anyway, time lapse time. Let's crack on. We're going to fill that again, and I think we'll sell this lot if we've got enough to do another one after this, because I think that's more than enough to fill our sugar and fulfill our quota for the entire year. 18 tons, I think that's probably a day. So I think 18 times 12, which is 180, 192 tons. So it's quite a considerable amount over the year. So yeah, we need to make sure that we've got quite a bit left. So I think with this next 350, we'll probably go through till January. And if we've got like the same again, that's what we're saving to literally save. It's 700 grand. We've spent 1.4 million. I mean, answered a comment from Marty earlier, and I was talking. This was like no holds barred. I just really want to pull out all the stops and literally every single production that we need to put down. We're going to put down. I don't normally like to go. I think if this is going to be the last Let's Play on FS22, let's go out with a bang. Let's do our absolute utmost for these few days left to actually really do our best and pull out all the stops. Not that I don't like too many productions normally. I think it muddies the water, but I don't know, it's just sort of a celebration of FS22, really, just to sort of show what we can do. It's quite amazing. Sort of looking with a bit of trepidation to FS25. I know that may seem a funny thing to say, but I've seen FS19 and FS22 in those first days, and it was I think FS22 was a little bit more polished. There were quite terrible mistakes with FS19 right in the very early days that they soon got fixed, but a bit more than you'd expect in a finished game, really. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked, because obviously I'd heard FS19 was where I started. I heard a lot of good things about it, really, and I've obviously watched Mr. Steely P's channel for a while actually at that point. So yeah, I got really high expectations of the gameplay, and it was yeah, quite a mess on day one. Even the content creators were doing their best to hide some really quite bad things, but you could sort of see through it that they were sort of struggling and like thinking, oh my life, what is happening here? Got patched quite quickly. Yeah, the one thing I'm going to say that I think is even still true to this day is that I think communication from Giants is a bit poor. Even an announcement to, because it's their game, they can send an announcement, even the billboards on the actual game, when we can see that Giants can update even those, which is quite an amazing thing. But it would be nice to get a little bit of news, you know, even if it's like on the billboards in the game. It would be nice to sort of receive a bit of information more than we get. It can be done, that's what I'm trying to say. Right, just gently do it, and then we'll stop Giants bashing. I'm not really Giants bashing, it is just I mean, they're not alone, I am going to sort of say that. Yeah, I mean, Apple, Google, Microsoft, they're all keep their cards close to the chest and don't say sorry, and yeah, unless it's a serious. Well, no, even Google and Apple, I remember Bumpergate, Apple really never apologised for it. Google, I know they made mega things with a couple of iterations of Android that were awful. Yeah, literally almost made one of my phones unusable. So yeah, it's not all. Yeah, no, we do need to spray that. It's terrible, I think. I've seen this bad spray. So let's just. I'm trying to think, who should we send? No, not you, even though. No, so he needs a back and a front. Yeah, this is sitting here looking pretty. So I think it's got Narazon too, so it sort of makes quite a lot of sense that we use that. I would take that back, but yeah, we've got the sugar beet to do and that field. Look at the weeds on that. It's like the old base game. It's that bad. Now, literally, where it's everywhere. Yeah, it just happen every now and again where it goes back. It seems to revert to the base game where all things go bad and you've got weeds everywhere. Right, let's get this beautiful bit of kit on. Get that spray in, and really it's just the sugar beets. It is obviously, I mean it is obviously, we've just earned a fortune from it, so it is the farm. I always say this, the farm does dictate what jobs you've got to do when there is a lot of sugar beet on the fields. Field, in fact. So yes, if there's some left, we'll do this next lot as a may struggle with this. It's a fairly light, medium tractor really. It's not light. I can actually cope that quite well. Most of them like lean forwards with the nose, so not bad. Right, we need to grab some herbicide, fill it, which is 2 and a bit herbicides. If I've had any scent, mind you, I didn't have a sprayer. It was only when I looked and I thought, oh, ton of stuff in that. So let's grab some 3 of these, I think. 3 herbicides. 1, 2, 3. Will be a bit of spare. It's obviously fill in the front because the back one's only 400 litres. Yes, and then we will, once we've got this going, we will get cracking. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with the, yeah, we'll go into the time lapse then though, because we really do. It is amazing when you consider the weight on, I think it's when it is, this is when it leans forward a bit, it's a bit heavy. But really done with that weight on the back, because it is a little bit, it's amazing that you can use this on other things. Right, so no need to worry because we've got narrows. Right, anyway, yes, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, coming out the time lapse, I would just like to see how much in relation to the field. I think we can just about do it. I think if we do what we've got now and send that and sell that, that there's enough there to last the year for our dairy, the chocolate side of things. So let's just send this back. Let's speed it up until 11 o'clock. Let that churn. In the morning we'll sell it and we'll do the animals and we'll go through to February morning. I'm hoping to get us through to the beginning of March where we're going to do our last fields. Oh no, that is a point actually though. We could really do with this distributing and then grab the rest off the field this session because otherwise we're going to run out of time really. So we want to shift that out of the way as well. It is true we could do again off the fields because we could really do with getting the ploughing because it is a root crop. Let's indicate. And I'm not pulled. I've not done that very well, am I? Behind you. Just resume. Got a little bit of room. Still got the flying cars bit. Yeah. And it's obviously a game problem, not a map problem, because you see it on all of the maps. Some of it a little worse than others. But yeah, it is a. Yeah, I've got to be sort of. It is a hard game to get right. It's probably one of the most complicated games that actually exists. I don't know. I suppose yeah, things like Star Wars and stuff like that. They also do the same. So I suppose, and they can have other complicated. So not sure if you could really say that is true. It is complicated. The physics are very complex. I don't think even Star Wars has that level of physics. Of course, there's killing and that type of stuff, and shooting and damage and stuff like that. But I don't know, things affecting other things. I think this game is rather unique in the way that it does things. So it's another job done. We haven't got many jobs to do with like fertilizer and lime everything, I believe. It's so I think we will. I think we're going to go back into a time lapse. We're going to if we go to 11 and tell that to distribute, let's just have a look at the farmer jab. We need to formulate a plan that's going to work. So we have, shouldn't be, no, that's 203 tons out of 400 tons. So if we, yeah, the small silo, that's going to distribute. So if we speed that up now and then turn it to storing, yes, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's speed this up to 11 o'clock. Let that disappear. Oh, my life. Oh, I've gone and done it again. Ah. Right, it's got 71 tons left in. That's the queue. Right, let's try and get this because the snow is coming. So someone's sped through time. Someone fell asleep at the wheel, and now the morning's all but gone, and half of the afternoon. So let's get cracking. We have got some work to do now. If that's the plan, and then we'll get the plough going tomorrow morning. Yeah, February morning. Get the animals done, and then. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a biggie now. Than what's left. There's still quite a lot on the field, so yeah, no more procrastination. Let's get this job done. So I'm going to say my word. Oh well, that is unless we've got more than 400 tons, of course. In which case we can't do it all. Yeah, Marty mentioned the BGA, and I did respond to him. It's yeah. 18 tons a day is a bale and a half. I mean, it's just almost pitiable if you were going to make something like that. It's just not. What's the point? It's just, really. And don't get me wrong, it's kind, sort of, that we get given it, but it's just not. As I keep saying, really, not fit for purpose. And I don't like saying that, especially when something is free on the map. well, I suppose it says it all when you think that it's free, and I said no, thank you, because I'm the first to accept things normally, but no, it's just not worth doing unless you did every single one, and even then, some of them are in total. It's probably 70 odd tons for everything, and you've got to have all of that. So it's a very, very steady trickle. Anyway, the session's going to be monsters if I don't, just crack on. So I'm going to say my words and see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, the last line. I don't think there was quite so much there. It is always weird with fields. You think you've got such a lot, and then the headlands I always find are really a lot. And then you get to the middle and you think you've got lots left, and you haven't. I think we still did well, but not quite as well as I thought. But I think we'll probably still get our year's supply out of it. And to be honest, we can always, if it was to supply, I don't mind doing that. I've always said that you can. Yeah, if we're not selling it, it's not bad to buy it in, because the Lort's pack is amazing. The supply pack or farm, always get confused. There's way too many farm supplies and farm productions in this game. It's a little bit confusing, really. Yeah, let's leave that trundling. So 7,151 litres. I think there's even room at yeah, we didn't fill it, not by a long shot, but in a way we did, sort of, because it would have been 400 tonnes. We sent 200 tonnes. We've got, well, we'll have a look. We will have a look. I'm not going to guesstimate. Wow, even the grate on the road, that is so true to Great Britain. That is exactly what they look like. It's a bit of a scruncher. Didn't do badly apart from that though. Oh, and I went in with it. I'd forgotten I got that in as well. So then, 300 odd tonnes. I think that's going to be about alright. So obviously that's going to store. We're going to sell what the Farmer Jebs does overnight, and then we're going to literally tell that to distribute, and then we're going to yeah, that's going to distribute all year, and it should be enough. So, and normally I'm a terror. It depends if I'm going to do sugar just for sugar, as in for selling, then I'll sell it. But if I am using it for a dairy, I frequently leave it all, and really you don't need it all to do the years. So quite pleased with the farm as well. Doesn't look, I always think it's sometimes, you want like things to zigzag and all the rest of it to look interesting, and you can think, yeah, but it's a bit boring. Well, everything is laid out in a very simplistic but very good manner, in so much as there's enough room in this, really. Right, let's put that down, for everything that I think we would need on the Let's Play. Fantastic. Careful. Yeah, so I've got to be honest, this is one of the best trailers I've ever used. Very, very good design. Even the way it's cut back like that, so that your drawbar is, you're sort of eating into it, and it also overextends, and it's more tall. Obviously that doesn't suit all situations, but it can even go in and out quite tight gates. Its brakes are phenomenal. I mean, it's the one thing that I've always, I'm not, it seems like I'm having a go at the 82 Studios, and I'm not. It's brilliant. But when it's full of 70 odd tonnes, its brakes are inadequate. They really do sort of have to stop. It never used to be. I think a lot of it's in the 82 Studios defence. I think there was a change in the game, so therefore it's not really. Oh wow, that's up to 22 much. Yeah, we did go through quite a lot. Right, so remind myself, because sometimes this late on, you can get things drop like that. We don't need it. Obviously, we've got one really. I suppose though, ours was 12 and 18. Do we sort of like get the baler stroke windrower for those jobs where you're gonna do both? Uh, we could do sort of. I mean, we'll put some money to it, obviously. I really don't like that one. Really, really don't like it. Which also means for the only piece of equipment I've ever seen of the Colossus that I'm not. I can't say I don't like this one. Yeah, the stone picker. Didn't notice this. Obviously, what this was. Look at the price on it. It's still only 2.4 meters in width, but it has got rather a lot of storage. I don't mean not mega amounts, whereas that one has got mega amounts. But obviously, I wouldn't want that one. It's obviously unrealistic, as it says, 50 miles an hour. Whereas that one's 12 miles an hour and only 5 cubic meters. But I'm still not a massive fan of that small. Still very, very much like this stone picker by Matrock, but it doesn't suit all. And that one still, I just wish the capacity could be improved and it would be unbeatable, because it's the Matrock one. It's only suitable for certain fields. I don't think I've ever had the Scorpio 710 by Black Sheep Modding ever let me down. And I don't mean it will clang onto things. All of them do a little, but not terribly. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that. It's not too bad actually. Yeah, we sort of built it up a little bit, but yeah, that was because of that. That's not too bad. I'm happy. Ish. Ooh, but that's bad there. Let's see if we can just tidy this up a little. Wow. Yeah, because it is a bit. We don't really need that to be so prominent. It's only trouble with grass though. Let's soften that just there. So it does look a little bit odd. A little bit there, and there's a little bit that we're going to have to go very small, just on that corner there. And I think, yeah, you've got to be careful because it really just steal that there. Right, I think that's about as good as we're going to get it, really. I think we should rest our weary head and sleep till the morning. And 9 o'clock. We shall see what the sales bring. We shall sell our goods when we fed the animals. Obviously our worker is still working in that field, I would imagine. Ooh. Well, let's not look at the minute, shall we? Oh, my life. Wow. It's about 250 grand a day. Which, oh, no, it's euros. That is right. Right, okay, let's get this sorted. Let's spin as you're here. And that's there. We will do this. Let's grab everything. I'm going to go into brief time lapse because it is still a little bit time consuming. I don't know though, actually. I don't really know that it is. Oh wow, it's quite a large field, that is. I never realised how big that is. Obviously, we're not doing root crops in there again. I'm trying to observe. Which one are you? Ah, that favorite, of course you are. Yeah, I'm trying to observe. I will spit my words, honest. Yeah, the proper crop rotation without having crop rotation, on, because it caused a lot of issues. It did. There's quite a few mods, I've got to be honest, that were really sort of good, but really not sort of good. Like what they did, they didn't quite do what they should have done. Right, another 12 tons. Don't want to go over. I'm a terror for this. Yeah, they sort of didn't quite fulfill what they're supposed to have done, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, crop destruction plus didn't always observe. I know it's difficult. I know it is. I'm not. It's just what I'm trying to say is, it's either going to work or it's not, and if it doesn't, you could. The idea is brilliant. It is absolutely fantastic. Always thought it was a crop destruction plus enhanced animal system. Likewise, brilliant idea, but caused mayhem. And I know a lot of people really do love it. I like the idea of it, but I don't like the way it's done. It caused a lot of grief for me personally, in so much as, although they do say that the amounts were not far off. When one of the
users, one of the viewers, subscribers, I think he was a passing viewer, and made a comment about DEFRA and amounts, and said it was that some of it, I can't imagine the amounts, the tonnage that would have done being like it was. I can't imagine farmers having to feed hundreds of tons a day. I think it would literally slurry. Have I got someone on that tanker? Yeah, we have. Just seen it, haven't we? I would imagine there's still some in. Yes. We need some straw. We haven't got a silo down here, have we? We did mention it. We still can sort of... I don't know where we'd put it. We could sort of put it at the Farmer Jeb's over here. We'd have to level a little bit. I'm going to put an ordinary one here. And because it's one of my all-time favourites, I do like Bernie's, but this has got a soft spot. This is me reminiscing, because I do really love this. I love this pack, the trailer pack by Ometan. Me and this particular silo have history. We really do. Not all of it good, but most of it good. It's not only that it's only £5 but it's multi-through as well. It can really be super storage. It doesn't have to be just, but it is a really amazing from the trailer park pack. Trailer farm buildings, sorry. Let's get it right. Now then, so I think that'll be alright. What we need to do is look at the back. Yes, we don't want any more sticking out of the hedge. Now then, is this going to affect the Farmer Jeb or the... I don't know. Not sure. That's one from him. A little bit. Doesn't look too bad actually. Stick this in and then we'll grab some straw. Yeah. A thick layer of snow. Yeah, it needs a bit of work, I can see that. But we'll wait until the snow's gone. Right, a bit of straw then. How much straw do we need? Oh, only 50 tons. I was looking at the floor, it looks really... It is, it's just not in the right place. Straw is definitely accepted here, definitely. Now I think there's too much... Now let's have a look what we can do with this slurry. Because there is the manure plus... Yeah, the production shed will do manure and slurry. Because I think we've got plenty in, so I think we'll do that. We'll keep that on. I know that will switch off because we've 10 tons of that. That's quite amazing. Yeah, still got in there. Right, so with that in mind, let's grab some slurry and we'll start this off in the production shed too. Yeah, that's it. It's totally full. Let's grab some. We also need to do a water run. Just drop that a minute, set that going. I'm not sure that's filling that. I'm too close. No? Right, how much have we got? Fill the... as I say, I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can. that. Let's do the water run again. One. Actually, we will borrow you. Yeah, so we've gone from having only one very nice trailer to having quite a lot. We had well, obviously I brought the Le Bouche because we were going small, and that wouldn't have been too bad. But once I'd realised we were here, it's too big. You'd be forever running backwards and forwards. So Sarah's struggling. Looks like it. Does actually? Oh no, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Still got some in. Oh, we have 35 tons. Amazing. Yeah, there's a few finishing touches. That's a bit of a bad edge there. That's a bit of a bad edge there. There's a few little tiny fixes we need to do. Production chairs over here. I thought I was going to go into a time lapse. It appears that we are not going into a time lapse at all. Very, very slow. Right, how are we doing? So let's just check your speed because you look very slow. Yeah, it's struggling against the snow, isn't it? Slipping. We'll let it. It's still managing. It's making progress. So let's just crack on. She's got it. She's a very resilient person. Let's grab the rest. And leave that going. We also need. No, it will still sell because it's fertilizer. Fantastic. And then we will go through till tomorrow. Are we going to buy the quadrant? Oh, my favourite, the 660. That I think we will buy without anything like, yeah, I know it's going to cost us more. It is, we know that. But we're going to take some off because we owed 12,000 for the baler and about 18, so that's 30,000. So we're going to give ourselves 30,000 back. So F12, 30, 000, and then we square, and we've got everything that we had before, which is brilliant. I think that's about, yeah, 14 tons. That'll do. We'll grab that tomorrow. Because even the production shed, there's only so much that it will actually hold. So. Yes, it'd be really nice. I'm very pleased because hot economy is tough, but we're making it almost. We did on grasslands sort of make it look like it's not that tough, and it is. It's just that we've got some very good productions. We've chosen the best of partners. Yeah, we've had some bad luck, but still we've not let it get. Yeah, we've not let it get us down. So yeah, we do need to actually let that do really. Now then, there's the production shed got any manure? That is the question I'm really wanting to ask. Because I don't think it has, in which case we're going to need to lug some. We could sort of lug it in there. No, I think we'll... Wow, yeah. 179 tons. We can definitely grab some of that. Yeah, that's going in nicely. So we want to grab about 70 tons. So the 70 tonner will be perfect for that particular thing, really. I hope that's doing a good job. Alright, oh no. Right, 70 tonner. Half of that can go. Because it's going to take a while to actually, that is if we can, yeah, so it's quite hefty. I'm not sure we're going to do this, but we'll give it a shot. Work still has to go on even when it's snow on the ground, even if it's not quite the same as normal. Fantastic. How are we doing? Fantastic, we're done. Apologies for the silence. Just watching it go. So we've got double that amount. It is going down though, that's the good news. I was a bit worried it was cheating, but the amount is definitely going down even before we took this out. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Our animals will give birth about halfway through the year, I think. It's a good strong tractor, even if it is a bit of a lurcher. Still a very good tractor. Just it sort of just doesn't seem to be right. Alright, fantastic. Now then. No, we still said it going. That's our worker is doing a cracking job on that field as well. I did notice it's about halfway done now. So we're going to go through till just check our animals. I know I'm gonna. We've got a very good team. It is a shame because that is my favourite. 205. Yeah, brilliant. Straw, water, and all of that. All good. 40% production, reproduction even. And 8 o'clock, isn't it? March. Going back to 8. And we will leave it here for me to do the animals next time. And it's the beginning of our year. Obviously, the other thing is we've chosen Farmer Joe, which means we're going to stick to the things that it's good at. So we probably will need a bakery as all my life. Wow. Worcester Mill again. Oh, the multi-fruit planter. Oh, my favourite. We've got a header just after a... We might actually buy the Phoenix at that. We could really do with a lorry. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love that. That's my favourite planter. Really is. We don't need any more of anything like that, or I would, because that's a brilliant thing as well. So definitely buying that. Definitely, because it's obviously cedar stroke planter and really will suit us very, very well. Roller as well. I'm going to change the colour. I'm going to go standard capacity. I don't want any skullduggery. Frame. I think we're going to do... yeah, let's have a bit of fun with this. Let's go chrome. What does it look like in chrome? If you match the covers in the same, does it look nice? Oh, I don't know. I think the covers need to be different. I think perhaps nice bright gold might look nice with silver. And maybe the tank's the same. The Kinsey done off. Yeah, really. Rim colour? I think the rim colour looks nice like that. Yeah. Definitely. And that What is the standard? Long? No, I don't like long, especially not on an English map. Definitely not. 1582. It's a bit. Let's have a look. 585, 1003. I think that's a happy medium. It's an extra. It's nearly 600 horsepower. Special editions, mudguards, no decals. Oh, I do like the red underglow, side marks and Phoenix. Bumpers, visors, extras. Pastry rack with all lights. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Go on, let's really can style, US style, single, can style, strobe lights. Yeah, let's go. Strobes. These strobes. No idea what that means. Passenger no, and I think we're gonna go. Do you know? It's quite nice like that. We'll keep it like that. Yep. For 46,115, we now have a lorry. Fantastic. We will have to fetch. So we've got some seeds in that. We've only got to plant. We could really, looking at that, actually completely get away with not feeding or destroying them today. That's really good. We won't. I'm not saying we will do that. I'm just saying we could. So we broke a mill again. Wow, 155 tons of manure. 68 tons of slurry. Amazing. Water is right up to the top. Amazing. It is. We can now get a proper lorry on that. That's amazing too. So then, what have we got to do? Oh, wow, that's amazing. I do love it when a plan comes together like, oh, that's a point for 35 that we bought late on. Yeah, we did. We've not done anything on it. We need to get that done next session. We need to, yeah, so what have we got to do? We've got a plant 16 and plant 83. We've got two barleys, which I think I'm going to do. We could do barley. We could go oats. I mean, oats. Sorry, go oats. No, we couldn't. The barley. We could go. Now we've got enough sugar beet to see us through this year. If we were staying another year, I would be planting more sugar beets to replace that. But I'm going to box cleverly. Really, we don't need that. We've got two grass fields. We've got I think we've missed the boat for canola, but we'll check. Oh, we haven't. Canola and sunflowers, but I think to be honest, I'd say canola's got a slight edge on sunflowers, so we'll go canola. We're going to go canola in a big way. So we're going to do 16 and 83 base, both as canola. We've got that and that. We could make flour from them, and the Farmer Jeb I think does all of that. So let's have a look. I think not oats. Oats is the best, but barley's not too good. But you get some. It is in a way though. You've got a byproduct from it. Yeah, you're getting chaff, so we can chaff digestate it and make some digestate plus we sell it as silage. Do it as silage as well, and then sell our silages with the BDSSB one. So we could do that, which does mean we are going to need one other thing, which is a really good bakery. Yeah, we're going to have to bake some bread. So that's the other thing we need to find. How are we doing in this? Oh, wow. We've got that to the right level. That's literally used every bit of milk, which is amazing, which is where we want to be. Got quite a lot of gear. Just going to sort of remind everyone how well we have done over the winter. We've got our original seeder, but it's sort of been superseded in a way now, which is a little bit of a shame. Oh, it does look nice, actually. Oh, wow, that looks nicer in person. I'm not on about I'm on about the Kinsey. That looks really nice. Got the baler as well, and we've got a header. We are going to obviously have to. I think if we don't get anything drop, I'm going to treat us to the Gleaner, because I'd love Sid Moddin's work. massive fan of him and JHHG. No, we could lease it because I think it'd be a bit excessive to buy it, but I'd like to have a go of it. I've got quite a lot of favourites. I love this by Cesaris modding. It's my go-to for a starting harvester, which is a little bit. It's not really a starting harvester, but it's a cracker. It is. I love that. This one by Sid Modding is a beaut. The whole set and often appears in the sales. I love this entire set. I do like the Dominate by Wojtazik as well. I like his big one. That's it's this one because it's a bit special. That one can actually cope with fairly hefty. Yeah, that one as well. The media. It is a media. No, it's not. It's a Dominate still. Yeah, that one's sort of. You can probably go up to 8.5 comfortably. That one's not much different. I think that also could probably just about manage that. Mega. That one too. And that's the one. That Mega there. That's a bit special. Now that one can really cope with, I would say just about a 12 meter, but only on a flat field. Yeah, it can't really cope with the. Oh, no, that one can. Definitely. So the Colossus Harvester. Yeah, they've changed it. That's different to the Colossus that it's changed his model. Oh no, it's still no, it's the same. It looks different. The picture's been changed. It is still based upon the Lexion. The old Dominator, I love this as well. I really have by Duisvolt. Duisvolt, yeah. But this is the one I've not tried yet. It's not super duper. I mean, my favourite is not right next door. I mean, I do love these by JHG modding as well. All of this set. Oh well, that was Giants, but yeah, not tried that one at all by Average Enjoy yet. This one is. I love this by Talon Marelas, and then is it Eric Isoff as well or something like that. It's a beautiful bit of kit, very reasonable. Obviously, that can't cope with anything other than its little headers. That's a bit of a dark horse. Look at the horsepower and the max. Bit of a small tank, but I could put up with it. It's 76,000. A very, very old model, I might add. That's why it is so cheap. Not for any other reason. And then, of course, the twin screw at the end, which is so far my personal favourite of Sid Modding's stuff. I still love that. It's my absolute favourite. I sort of went to the Colossus for a bit, which I do like, but that is special still. So the other one I'd like to try is the Gleaner, which is wheeled still. It's not that expensive, is it? Actually, really, in the grand scheme of things. What? Oh, you can have crawler tracks. Just checking everything. Do we have others? Oh, you can go Michelin crawler track as well. Rotating ladder. Wow, why does it not surprise me that before 2023? Oh, it adds another 20. So you can have an old one, the Super Series, or the new one. Flags, Australia, USA, Canada, Australia. Okay, no, I'm happy with that. Numbers, screens, CB radio, rear hitches, yes. So adds another £2,000 on. Pipe looks fairly long. I didn't see any options for the pipe. So I would say the pipe's obviously long enough for what it does. Its hold is not. Yeah, I don't think this is. Do I want to use this? Its hold's a little bit small. I think I'd sooner go twin screw. Yeah, that's not as I was all excited about that. Its picture looked absolutely amazing, but it's quite a bit of a small tank, and the speciality of the twin screw is the fact that it's got a 30 tons, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, and its scrawler tracks are like the Fen. That's what I say. It's the Rolls Royce of whether it's made up or not. If that was made in real life, it would wipe the floor with probably most of the competition, because a crawler track like that makes that almost be able to go up any kind of elevation. The script's going to be super duper. It's going to be super in a hold like that. The only thing that lets it down is the speed of its motor that pushes the auger that pushes the grain out. It's a bit slow, but you've got to like think, well, nothing's perfect. It's got to have a bit of an Achilles heel. So I think, if nothing, we're going to go twin screw. We are, and I'm going to keep that header. Let's just tidy that field up, and then I am slinging my hook, because we've got a lot of work to do next session. But it's true also, did I buy the data on that? I did. Yeah. Yeah, it needs liming. I thought I'd lime 16. Oh, okay. Yeah, liming and pHing. What is it like for weeds? I didn't see anything, but I wasn't looking very closely. Is it? It's not got. Oh, you Wally. It's not. Oh, in that case, that one's ready to rock and roll. That is actually harvested, so it was barley. So fantastic. So it won't have weeds because there's nothing in there. In that case, if we're going to do that, I think we will do sunflowers. I think we'll go. Which is the better of the two fields? Let's have a look. There's much in it. That one is 101. Yeah, they're almost the same. So I think we'll do 83 canola and 7, 16 and 35. That can be sunflower. So we've got a massive oil harvest, and we've got oats and barley for the flour. Yeah, literally, but we do still need a bakery. So I'm going to have to look and see what we're going to do for a bakery. I'm not sure. Well, we've bought that, but I don't think we need it really. But I did it just to replace the fact that we did have one in the beginning. We've got the Spartan, and we're going to have the 70 tonner. It's going to use a 70 tonner, so we're going to be able to get that. We can get that in the other fields. Yeah, definitely. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.